All right, y'all, here I am. I'm gonna do a quick little review of one of my favorite guns that I don't get to shoot very often. I've got a MAK 90. It's an AK-47 from China, Norinco. So here it goes. So I keep this in a simple little bag. I've got 5 mags. I tend to keep these loaded up and ready to go, just in case I get to go to the range. And here it is. And I got this from a pawn shop. Decent price. It was very dirty when I bought it. I took it apart, cleaned it up. Now I'm still learning a lot about this. I don't know a lot about this. One thing that was interesting was the scope on this thing, because somebody put a scope on there. That wasn't original. So someone put a scope on there. So I'm gonna pull this out here real quick and show you a few things. Now I keep this little magazine in here, but I don't keep it loaded. That's just kind of for show. So this magazine on here is kind of for show. First time I open it up, I don't keep it loaded. You can see here, it's not loaded, and that's the way I keep it. Realistically, if I needed to use it, well, I would have had other guns to use before I got to this. I've had this, I've only been able to use this up to 50 yards so far, and I can hit my target accurately. Pretty decent groupings. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you that real quick. So back to this thing. Now I bought this January. I think it was January. I don't know. Anyhow, I like to call this one Hunter. Not because it has a scope on there, but because it's from China. It's all kind of messed up looking with the scope, with the stock, and so forth. But you just gotta love it. Kind of like a Hunter. All the pieces match and so forth. I'll pull that out real quick and show you. So this thing gets a little heavy, as you can imagine. It's wood. My best guess is this thing was imported in the 90s, maybe even 1989, based on the serial number that people tell me I should pay attention to. My understanding of the story is these things were, a lot of them were on a boat, basically, on the way to the U.S., and our president at the time decided to ban AKs. So they took the stocks that came up on them originally, took them off and turned into a sporter. Now this one says sporter on it, so I don't think it was, I don't know, I can't tell if that was put on there afterwards. Where'd it go? So here, sporter, that was put on there afterwards. So MAK 90 sporter. So to the menu, that looks like, based on that 98 up there, the serial number there, and the way sporter's etched on there afterwards, and that was obviously an afterthought. The other thing, if you notice, the serial number 16898, and then over here we have 616898. I'm not sure why that's different. Somebody out there knows, they can tell me. So the mount for the scope was someone made it from Fort Worth. They drilled into it. It's accurate. It's accurate. I take this thing I have. I sighted it in finally. This is a cheap scope, I think. It came with it. But like I said, it's accurate. So it's imported by this company here, made in China. It has the Norinco stamp on there. Now, I have not been able to figure out where to find out exactly what factory made it and so forth. Best I can tell, it was, you know, it wasn't a war gun. It was just a gun made in China to sell here.